Ladies and gentlemen, the next matchup is for the South African Cruiserweight title match. Please remove all kids from ringside, for the next wrestler has a pedigree of violence. Calling upon the first wrestler to the ring. Hide your mommies and lock up your grannies. It's Mad Jack Maverick!
Not take this anymore. Saying everything I said before. All these words, they make no sense.
Former Cruiserweight champion Mad Jack Maverick making his way to the ring.
The legend.
I don't know which personality we're going to see tonight.
The legend of the Africa Wrestling Alliance. Did not always start out in the state that he is right now. Formerly known as Vinny Vegas, worked his way through the ranks, a multiple Cruiserweight champion.
Six-time Cruiserweight champion.
The record holder when it comes to that title.
His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mr. Money!
Originally from KwaZulu-Natal, relocated to Cape Town back in the day, started out with the African Wrestling Alliance, built into quite a performer very quickly in his career, showed some championship qualities, won a couple of titles with the African Wrestling Alliance, then relocated to Johannesburg, and he's won numerous titles in other federations. Currently still residing there, happy to come and show us his Cruiserweight Championship.
Look, at this point, I don't care about all the other championships. This man is winning the dancing championship tonight.
He truly is
Mr. Money got moves.
He's got the moves.
And he's got the aunties.
Would love to see a performance from him in Durban. You can imagine how it would go in the old hometown if they were to welcome back their Cruiserweight champion over there. In the meantime, we're happy to have him in Cape Town. More specifically, the Paro area.
And if you remember, Mr. Money won this title at Ignition after he defeated Mad Jack and Romeo Valentino in a triple threat match. And you can go watch that match on our YouTube page if you're watching this live on the AWA's YouTube page right now. Subscribe, give it a like, or watch our own events.
These guys have had numerous matches. Whatever Mad Jack's name was back then, against each other through the years, and they've had title exchanges of that belt. There's been some tags between the two of them, so they've had quite up and down road together. Very happy to see these two. They're definitely the two most worthy
seasoned
opponents.
Professionals at
yes, for this. They've written such a story around that Cruiserweight title by themselves already. And there you see the respect that the two have for each other. Mad Jack seems to be in his more respectful mood or personality, or whatever you prefer to call it.
I love that for him. The chemicals are in balance tonight.
The bell has rung and we're underway in this battle of AWA legends. We've got viewers checking in from St. Louis, Missouri.
Nice.
In the US, claiming that they love Africa Wrestling Alliance. And they're asking who was promoting first. Wow. Wrestling going way back in South African history. used to be run alongside with boxing promotions. It's been coming from the 1950s and the 1960s. Many legendary promoters through the years. Uncle Bull Hiffer, who was a legendary promoter, one of his biggest champions that the continent has ever seen, reaching to become a world champion himself. Jan Wolkens, of course, the legend. Then we had Donnie Voges and Donnie Brits and Tornado through the years. And one of the other big promoters, especially here in Cape Town, Mr. Jackie Koen. And if you're wondering why he has the surnames that Shaun has, because that's Shaun's dad. Shaun, of course, our current promoter at Africa Wrestling Alliance.
That's a hardcore lineage.
Our legendary champion, a man I faced in the ring many times before, and that has absolutely bruised me through the years. Very, very happy to be associated with a man still knows the wrestling business in and out. And he knows these two guys. Basically the trainer of both of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Something is up in the ring. There's a sense of politeness going on.
It's respect. It's respect. And it's also being wary of another wily veteran. Craig Leith. What a great guy Montgomery is, he says. Adam Scholey says he's an intelligent and dignified man, and sickening to see him treated so badly.
I tend to disagree. Who was that? Adam, I tend to disagree. He's skeevy.
Franson Likinda. She loves her Congo King. A lot of support for Revive by Julian and Evren Polser. Adam Scholey is back again with his comments. If Revive had a manager as smart as Montgomery, things may be different now. Craig Leith, evening from Scotland. Big suplex, almost into a brainbuster there by Mr. Money.
Mr. Money and Mad Jack finally going at each other. I think it was a bit of a feeling each other out at first.
Bongani Kumalo is feeling Mr. Money for the win.
Bongani, I don't know at this point.
Evan Polser says, Montgomery, when I catch you, with two exclamation marks. I would love to hear the end of that sentence. Egging them on, very popular with the crowd, and a man that responds extremely well to crowd input. Although I wonder if you could hear them with his back of his head is getting smashed on the mat there.
Mr. Money taking too much time to execute his set pieces there.
I have eaten so many Mad Jack / Vinny Vegas elbows through the years. I can tell you that.
Are they spicy?
Oh my word, spicy and spiky. Seems like both men are trying to get one up on each other when it comes to crowd reaction.
He's hearing cheers. He's hearing the cheers.
Or voices. It might not be the crowd that he's hearing cheering. You like my rhyming?
After all, there is a full crowd of people
in his head.
Inside that skull.
Speaking of skull, Mr. Money probably still feeling the effects of having his bell rung a couple of minutes ago with that whiplash. You can see the neck is bothering him. Might have experienced a stinger there. Looks like he's trying to get some feeling back in the hands. Nice arm ringer. Oh, where was that? Was that above or below?
That was below.
You sure about that?
Out of sight of the referee, it doesn't exist.
Oh, McQueen was right there. He's probably above the belt. Probably above deck, Captain.
Oh!
There's nothing that beats a good old lariato clothesline. Such an effective move. We all use it, eh?
Mr. Money feeling the energy from the crowd. like a power source for him.
I don't know. I think that neck is still bothering him there.
He's shifting about a bit awkwardly. Yeah.
He still seems a bit discombobulated. The crowd enjoying the House of Pain, the Grand Slam edition. Oh, waistlock. Beautiful German suplex. And look again, back of the head, back of the neck.
It's methodical.
There might be a wise man inside that head as well of Jack Maverick telling him what to do.
At least 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that might be himself. This is an extremely wise individual when it comes to wrestling. Oh, man. Bad reminders of stingers to the back. It hits you right in the spine and then in the sternum. I've been unfortunate enough to eat some of that in the face as well. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now,
at this point, it doesn't look like there's much left of Mr. Money.
No, he looks broken down. I don't think we've got long here with him. We might be looking at another title reign for Mad Jack. What the hell?
Time and time again, we've seen this costing a match.
But whatever that mask was that said there, Jack seemed to enjoy it. He seemed to agree with it. Maybe some tactics.
Could be.
No finesse there in tactics. Just beat him up in the corner. Let's see if the crowd can count. 1, 2. We know the crowd can count to 10, and we know that Willie McQueen can do a 5 count in the corner. Very basic, very effective. Just a normal back body drop, but it might be enough.
No.
Now, you've noticed the previous pinfall as well. He might look surprised there. But both times he's allowed that shoulder
100%
to be exposed and lift. Now that might not be much of a kick out by Mr. Money. But this looks deeper. I think we've got it.
Nope.
Nope. Just a bit of recovery, allowing Mr. Money to kick out of that.
Mr. Money's still got the strength to kick out.
But I think it's taking all his strength to kick out. Look at this, he's in shambles.
Durbanite looks broken.
Oh. Side Russian leg sweep, yes. Whoa. Full arc on that.
Clean.
Also not getting the full weight on him. I don't think, I think he's fighting on reserve.
He's going to have to do a lot more to retain that championship, to retain that belt.
The best he can do right now is just focus on the task. He seems to be a bit affected by the fact that he couldn't finish Maverick there. He's gotten him up, but only just. Whoa.
How is he walking that off?
It's probably somebody else. But you've noticed that Mr. Money was not able to really get the good lift that he would usually have. I think that neck is really bothering him. Is this a handicap match? Multiple people facing one person?
It's a 4v1.
Does he get to choose who's in charge now? My goodness.
Oh.
Is he putting us on, or is this really working? This insanity. Beautiful hip twist there into the power slam.
As much as he doesn't have a lot of steam left in him, Mr. Money is still has enough energy to kick out.
All he can to survive. Doing all he can to survive. See a bit of blood drawn there from the nose of Mad Jack Maverick. Consorting with the mask in the corner there.
Look, Mad Jack, it's fine to speak and go get consultation, but right now, finish this up.
Not sure if the mask is as effective as Christopher Montgomery. Oh!
Back down.
Mr. Money going for one of his patented moves, the spine buster.
Taking
but
damage
Mad Jack
instead.
turning it into a DDT. and then leaving the shoulder exposed. I think both men might actually be hurt, not sure what they're doing. Maverick might just be, it might just be one of his other personalities taking charge.
Look, he can just swap them out.
But that body has got to be exhausted by now. Oh boy, we haven't seen this in a while. The move that caused Johnny Palazzo to get dental surgery on his front teeth, the go to sleep. Wondering if he's got the gas to pull it off. And he's only caught a bit of it, but enough of it. He caught him on the temple. Oh no! So just to give you a bit of context there, Omar, a title cannot change hand on a count-out victory.
But he needs to get him back in that ring.
So Maverick needs money back in the ring. And at the moment, that looks like dead weight outside the ring. So he was able to land the go-to-sleep right on the temple.
I don't think either one of them has any strength left in them.
My goodness, how unfortunate for Jack Maverick. He took a split second there to sort of like admire his handiwork.
Slipped out of his fingers.
It literally slipped out of his fingers. He's got him back in the ring, but let's see if Mr. Money was able to recover. He's calling for an elbow. Let's see where it's from, though. It's going up to the peaks. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wishboning. What do you think Mr. Money was wishing for there with that wishbone?
More money.
Oh, dear. I left myself open there, didn't I?
I think he's wishing for a pinfall at this point.
He might be able to get it if he can pull this off. Seems to be going for a superplex. Oh, no. No. What's happening here?
What are we doing, gentlemen? What are we doing?
Oh, wow. He's going into a fireman's carry and he's up on the second rope. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think we're going to see the Falcon Arrow from the ropes. Oh, wow.
Huge!
Now, I refer to that as a Falcon Arrow, but of course, Mr. Money refers to it as... There we go. The audit.
Mr.
The
Money
shot.
victorious.
The cashback, whatever we prefer to call it. Mr. Money scraping through. Huge drop right onto the back of the head of Jack Maverick.
Holding onto that belt, but at the cost of his body tonight.
Yeah, he's feeling that one.
That's going to be an ice bath.
And it was only the ability to recognize. The only thing that saved Mr. Money there was the fact that he realized he was close to the edge of the ring to roll out. Let's take a look at some of the action. Beautiful form on that suplex. The German variation by Jack Maverick.
And throughout this whole match,
You'll
you can
notice that he was not really able to get full torque on that.
I mean, Mad Jack was breaking Mr. Money down throughout this match.
He was even reversing his great moves. So clean and effective there on the back body drop. And then the money shot. He knows he was in a war. And that he might have escaped by the skin of his teeth. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going to take a little break here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a
time for our
15-minute
intermission.
interval. Thank you. Time for the interval.
Big respect there shown by the champ and by the challenger.
These two great performers showing the greatest of respect to each other.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a break as we have our intermission. We'll see you soon afterwards.
We'll be back soon.